Nigga, he said the one offensive.
I said
and you
one.
chose
He gave
three.
like a list.
One, David. Choose one.
Huh? Which one?
Yes, which one?
Okay, cunt. Then again, I say it all the time. Cunt.
All
You're
right.
so weird.
That's what we get for trying to have a serious conversation with David. All right. So
Exactly.
Nikki, what's the most offensive curse word you can think of?
Cunt.
Okay. Jay, what's the most offensive curse word you can think of?
Either the B word or the C word.
All right.
Say it.
Oh my god, you pussy!
But see,
I don't say
my,
them.
my thing is, the way I see it, right, and I know this is like probably different for other people, but bitch and cunt, in my opinion, are like one and the same.
No,
Yeah, I
no,
wouldn't
they're not.
Worse, 'cause
That-
you don't
that's
hear
just how-
it as
I
often.
wouldn't say they're the
cunt-
same at all.
no,
See,
no,
cunt,
just
see,
listen,
Cunt
just
isn't
listen.
derogatory.
Cunt is
Listen,
very
listen.
sharp.
Exactly. That's like
Yeah.
saying
Cunt is
faggot.
very sharp.
It's like saying
I mean,
faggot.
I guess so. I
It's
guess
like
so.
cunt versus bitch.
Because
It's two
bitch is
entirely different
completely completely like demeaning a woman. Like you're basically calling her lesser than a woman.
Hey,
Shut up, you bitch.
things.
Next,
Okay. So now,
Yes,
PK, what is the most offensive curse word to you?
Probably the C word or bitch.
Okay.
It depends on how it's probably the C
sub
word.
hype in the chat, yo.
Probably,
I
I mean,
already
just
think
think
it's
about
bitch for you.
like that
Much
word. That word
not
isn't
even-
even allowed on like M-rated shows. Like that,
No,
they don't
I
like that.
have to agree. Bitch is actually really offensive. Like I actually
Yeah,
don't use
exactly.
it very often unless I'm joking, but even then I don't really say it often. Like I would like girls who call guys bitches. I'm like, I don't know. I've never been able to call a guy a bitch.
Damn.
I think
Because
I
it's
think
like emasculating.
Are you kidding me?
I don't. For me, bitch isn't that bad. Bitch isn't that bad for me.
Really not.
I would
It's
say,
used a
I would
lot.
say, I would say probably cunt or motherfucker is probably the worst words. Cause like
But it's like my thing is like
motherfucker has
you
that
never hear-
motherfucker has that sting to it. You know what I mean? Like when you hear it, it's like, oh.
Yo, shout out to
that's-
Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, but like it doesn't work anymore because it's like surprise, motherfucker. Like it doesn't work.
No,
It's
no,
just
no, no.
not-
I'm talking.
it
No, I'm
doesn't
talking about.
carry the same-
No. I'm talking about in a serious sense, not joking.
like,
I'm talking about if
I
you
mean,
were
I
if you
guess
were in a
so.
serious
Motherfucker.
argument with someone, and they busted out motherfucker, I'd be like, wait, what? Like I think I
mean,
busted
I
out
guess
motherfucker
so.
once against David when he pissed me off really badly.
I don't.
I don't
My
remember
thing
this.
is like I just don't hear it. It's like one of those things you don't hear that often.
Exactly. That's
you don't
why.
hear it
That's
just
why
come out of
it
nowhere.
holds that
Yeah,
weight
that's
for
the thing with
me.
me. I don't hear it a lot often as well.
Yeah,
I would say
think
one of
cunt
those
is the
two.
worst though.
I just
I would
say
say
this is the worst though,
either
because like
cunt
you're
or
completely
motherfucker.
saying insert person here is lesser than this, so it's just like okay, going to a dog, going to a pet, going to a slave, so it's like okay, hi,
Yeah.
I mean, I
What's
guess.
that word
That
even?
Nick?
That Nick?
What does that word even mean?
hi.
Yo, Nick.
You're probably
Actually,
the
no.
best person
This is
for
the
the question.
perfect conversation for Nick. Nick, what is the most offensive curse word to you? Like, what's a curse word that actually makes you like hesitate for a second? You're like, oh goddamn.
Like hesitate or angry.
Yes.
What curse word affects you the most?
Yeah.
Whatever like triggers an emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah, just offensive, just offensive.
It'd have to be like if I don't know you and you just call me out a bitch out of nowhere.
See?
Yeah.
Bitch,
I said the
really?
exact same thing. I said
Cause we can sit here and call each other bitches all the time, right? Cause we're playing, right? But if somebody actually like did something to you or your family member in public and or whatever, and he called you a bitch, what would you do? And in that moment, what would you actually do? Would you not be angry?
fight.
No, I mean I would be angry. I think that's because bitch has evolved more so from what it actually is into
Oh my
like,
God, no!
into like the idea of being like less of a man.
Ah,
And for me,
no!
I think
Yes!
I use bitch too much in like a joking manner for it to be that serious for me. So
There we go.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. Like I guess that's
because
why I
bitch
say
to
that
me,
like
bitch to me isn't that serious. I mean, I join call and say what's up, ugly bitches. Like for me, because like that's just me. Bitch doesn't hold that much of a weight to me, but I can see how. I can
that's
see
why
how.
I say that's why I was saying the same thing with bitch and cunt. Like they just don't, in my opinion, they hold the same weight, which is not
I
a lot.
can't say cunt does because cunt isn't completely saying that you're lesser than this. Cunt is just being you're an ass. It's- I think
Cunt is
doesn't
like
ass.
cunt is like the next step up from bitch.
Cunt is like really regarded
But you know what?
as, like,
But you know
the
what? But you know what?
fucking
At the same time, I can see where Nick's coming from. Because if you didn't know the person and they straight up called you a stupid bitch, or they said you're a pussy ass bitch, I'd be like, wait, what?
No,
You're not speaking to me. You're not speaking to me.
Like
You're not speaking to me like that.
My thing,
Like,
you know,
it's box. Like yo, what?
Yo, one thing that gets me that's not a curse word, that, like, even if it's not said towards me, is somebody being called a child. Like that's just like if somebody's just like shut the fuck up, you child, or like you're acting like a child, like that.
I don't really get
offended by that.
That's fighting words, nigga. Like oh shit, hell
No,
no.
only person here I would
You're
describe
acting
that
like a
as
child.
is David. That's it.
Who is
You're acting
Nick?
like-
Nick's
We got
girlfriend.
Bob Davidson 97 subscribing 4 months in a row. Thank you so much for subscribing.
What did I
never
do?
Been able
You
to
know
call a
what?
guy a bitch because I just look at it as like emasculating. I don't know, for some reason it just seems disrespectful.
No,
to
see the
call-
thing is though.
I mean, a girl too, of course,
If you
but
call a
like,
guy a bitch, it's not that bad because I mean it's not the same thing as calling a female a bitch. But if you call a female
No,
a
I
bitch,
agree.
basically said they're lesser than a female. So you
No,
know,
like if you like the
Nice.
equivalent, like the way I see it, the equivalent to calling a female a bitch is like calling a guy an asshole. Like I feel like those two.
No,
that's
that's not the
strong.
same.
Yeah.
One
That's
is
not the
stronger
same.
than the other.
if,
If
anyone
you-
calls
if
me a
you're
bitch
seriously-
and
if
they're
you're
being serious,
serious-
I get mad.
Exactly. If you're seriously calling a woman a bitch, you need to actually mean it. That's
Yeah.
not like calling someone an asshole.
If you call
That's
someone
when
an
I get
ass,
mad. If
I don't
they're
know,
being
like
serious,
like
I get mad.
normally whenever I see it delivered, it's just
Are you
like
fucking kidding me?
Calling
they
somebody
seem
an ass-
interchangeable by gender.
it's just straight up saying that they're just acting immature. They're just being ignorant. So I wouldn't say that being ignorant and being lesser than something would be the same thing.
Nah, like I said, I would never call a woman out her name unless she absolutely 100% deserves it. Never. I didn't hit that ramp right.
Even if she fully deserved it, I don't think I could have the guts to do it.
No,
That's
I could
just
do
me.
it. I could do it because for
I
me, for me,
definitely
it
could.
comes
I
down.
could.
It comes down to.
I have.
It comes down to a maturity level and how they treat me. If you don't show me respect, I'm sorry, I can't respect you as a person, as an individual. You
No,
are
I
a
respect
bitch.
that. But how I look at it is, if I'm like, if you don't treat me with respect, something must have happened to you previously for you to not treat somebody with respect. So I just,
Or
That
they
ain't my
could just
problem though. That ain't my problem.
or
That
they
ain't my
could just be
problem.
No, some females have that bitch attitude. Like you calling them
Something
out of
happened
their
to
name
me
is
previously
something,
that
but like
act
they
that
actually have that personality trait of being a bitch. Like and there's
You know,
there's
actually,
different types of like shit. There's different types of bitch in that level. Like you can disrespect a nigga with bitch. You can disrespect the female with bitch. But then some females have that bitch attitude.
It's just
Yeah, but
context.
still, it's
it's
like-
just context.
No,
I don't know.
I wouldn't even say. I wouldn't even say it's
context
as
at
simple
all.
as
Not even
context.
close.
No,
Exactly.
call me
I
a
wouldn't
bitch
say.
for
I wouldn't
being
say it's just
serious?
context.
No, I don't like that. I don't like
I
people on
think
bitch.
in a way, I think it personally, like, if you could, like, how Nick said, if you don't know the person, if it's got a sharper meaning,
Go down!
that's what I mean by
No,
context.
well, no, because Nathan, like, even if a friend of mine was being serious and they called me a bitch, I would still be mad about it.
Obviously, but what I'm saying is like you don't know that person. That person
No.
is seriously calling you a bitch.
Yeah,
like,
I agree.
And but like even if it's your friend, it doesn't even matter if they don't know you. If it's literally just down to like someone's being seriously and calling you a bitch, like outright, like it doesn't matter if you know them or not. Like
Yeah.
it's in that context that that person is being serious. Like that person.
No, there's a difference between it. There's a difference
joking.
between somebody you actually know calling you a bitch and a stranger. If it's a stranger, you don't get offended. You just get mad. 'Cause I'm like, who the hell are you? But if it's someone, if it's someone you actually know, then it's like, okay, why are you calling me this?
Yeah, I agree.
Also, can I just take a moment and say, Nikki and Diamond, we really need you to pick it up.
Hey,
here.
Okay,
I'm
well, it
I'm
wasn't
doing the
fucking
best I
Rainbow
can.
Road.
Yo, I mean, you know what? I appreciate the fact that you guys are holding down the back of the line, getting items for the team, but I need
Hey.
you just to play a
off.
little bit better. You know what I'm saying? Just
I'm
like
trying.
do you, but just do better. You know what I'm saying? But like, do you, just, but just better.
Can we
Do
vote for
you?
I'm just playing. I'm just
Oh my
Dude,
god.
I actually want to touch on something because Nick said it earlier. It just brought it to my mind. When it comes to describing the female side of humans, if all women are actually grouped as females, saying females, does that offend you or not?
I
don't
don't
give a
like
shit.
being called
Oh, PK, I
No.
know we were set on a real dark road.
Some females do actually get offended when you call them females. I don't know
Stupid
why.
ass bitch
I'm like,
females.
but that's what you are.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Like,
This is the argument though. They said because like if they're like old agers, 21 or whatever, like they're a woman, that just a
what the fuck?
PK, stop. Try again. No one can hear you.
No one talk this time. Go ahead.
what you know.
Yes.
Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
I was saying that well, I can understand that argument. But it's also like if they're over the age of 21, they say that I'm a grown ass woman. I'm not no female. I'm not no girl. I'm a woman. Call me. And same thing for for girls. But at the same time, if I'm grouping both younger and older females together, I see female, they get offended.
I see where you're coming from.
No. Check this. I'm about to explain that right now. No, listen. I'm gonna explain it right now. That's a stereotype in the black community. Because an upset black man will say, you're a dumbass female. You're a stupid ass female. You're acting like a female. That's all that is. Because at the end of the day, female is your scientific gender. If you went and filled out a job application, would you click male or female? Would you be upset because it says female, or do you want it to say woman? No, that's your gender. That's what you are scientifically. But no, because I guarantee you, there's no white woman out there that's gonna say, no, I don't want to be called a female. No, because you are a female.
It's the fact too that a lot of black people do. They call people females because it means you're too sensitive.
Exactly. That's all it is. That's all it is. I feel like I'm not gonna say that's exclusive to the black community.
How it's used, though.
No.
Again, that's like a context thing.
No.
It's like
I feel like that's like 95% black community right there.
Exactly. Yeah, 95% black community.
I can agree. I've done
that multiple times.
I want you to know. I've had that issue. I've had people say that. I've had people say that and take issue with that. But it's always been when I'm talking to black people. I've never spoken to a white person and they say, no, don't call me a female. No, because that's what you are. You are a female. Like, I am a male. That's like saying, do men get upset because they're called male and not men? No.
I know some men get upset when they're called boys because they have this like ego.
Well,
they want to be
that's different. That's different.
Fuck that show, you shit! Fuck
man. You alright, I don't know what you did, but yo.
All up to say,
I got second place. I think I passed it. I'm good.
People get offended when especially guys when they call females because it means sensitive. And I mean, they only say that because females have stronger hormones when they get emotional. That it's just more obviously.
I think that's the other way around.
Yeah.
I do not, Sonic Man. I do not.
Is Jamie back? I'm here.
What?
Where's your I use female in that context. No, I'm not saying it's exclusive to the black community. I'm just saying I feel like that's where it originated. That's
where it started from. Yeah.
That's where a majority
of the
problem
and like feminists as well, because feminists are just. They get triggered by everything.
It's just bad.
That's a whole other conversation.
This is bad.
They get triggered by everything. I'm like, do you even want equality, or do you want women to be better than men? Get the hell out of here.
Oh God.
This is bad.
Nexus, no.
Here we go. This
is the truth. I respect actual feminists. I don't respect extremists.
Okay, but you are lumping them in, generalizing them. You said, or like feminists that get triggered by everything. You're lumping all feminists into one instead of saying except for extreme feminists that get triggered by everything. Now you're making it sound like all feminists get triggered by everything when it's only the extreme ones.
That was implied.
No, listen.
I mean, no, I understand what you're saying, Nexus, to a point. But like Jamie just said, it is only the extreme ones. It's just like how you have like extreme Christians.
That's obviously
about them.
They're wrong too, by the way.
It's like with every
the thing that pisses me off about them is when they tell me their life is better because I have Jesus in my life or whatever. I'm like, what really?
Or when they try to force you to be a part of their.
You know how I said there was a road that we were gonna go down. We're down that road now.
Yeah. No. Listen. You can speak objectively about religion and politics without offending people, because it doesn't come down to what your opinion is. It comes down to how you express your opinion. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Okay. Yeah. And also, bottom line is if somebody in a group of people are telling you that something is offensive that you're saying about them, you need to respect that as opposed to arguing with them and telling them that it's not offensive. Yes. It's just like if someone were to say so say Nick or Nappy or whatever a person of color in the call were to tell something to someone and you tell them that's really racist and they say no it's not. Excuse me, you cannot tell a black person something is not racist. If a black person says it's racist, then you need to listen to them. You know, it's the same thing with women or any group of people. If a woman says that they're offended, or if a group of women say they're offended when you're referring to them as females because you're taking out the
being, yeah, thank you. You're taking out the human side of them by just referring to them as females, then you need to listen to that and respect that. It's just about respect. It's not about triggering or anything like that. It's just about respecting people.
Well, it's also about the same thing too, that it's the internet. People will intentionally trigger you.
The best dodge of all time.
People will intentionally trigger you for their own humor and personal gain, so you also have to accept that too, where it's someone intentionally doing it.
I mean, this doesn't just happen on the. God fucking damn it.
I literally do all that, like everything.
Well, I know it doesn't just happen on the internet, but that's where it mainly happens, you know. So it's like people will intentionally trigger, and you have to define the fine line between intentionally triggering or if they're actually being dead ass serious.
Right.
No, we're talking. Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking about in serious cases, serious arguments. Not people that are trolling.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I say, like when we're in private calls and stuff, I'll say some questionable things, and even sometimes in streams, like I'll say some things that are definitely deemed racist. That are definitely deemed racist in like the real world. But considering that you guys are my friends and you guys know I'm kidding, and it's just kind of like a exchange type thing. I mean, you know I'm not racist. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be my friend.
Say that shit. So.
I mean, sometimes it rubs me the wrong way. Not gonna
say,
lie.
I rarely.
Expand on that, Jay. Expand on that. Expand on that.
No, it just rubs me the wrong way sometimes.
What rubs you the wrong way, Jay?
Yo, let me rub
that dick.
Wait, what?
And people
Well, it's just me though. I don't know if it is. I just really ever get like offended. I really get triggered. I just don't. I don't know, cause like, I guess. I don't know how to explain it. Exactly. I just don't care. I just don't. People can say anything they want to me, and I would not be insulted. I have